Good evening once again, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to yet another night here in week number 11 of Binding of Isaac Racing League season number 2. You'll see why I'm laughing momentarily. Real quick, what's up, everybody from Casper's channel? Good to see everybody. Perfect timing on that raid, too, by the add. So welcome in, everybody. Good to see you guys. That was not the song I meant to pick, but whatever. Anyways, now you see why I was laughing. If I have to put pants on, then no. No. On that note, we got a good matchup to start the night off, although apparently nobody's wearing pants for it. Or at least we know one of our racers may or may not be. I'm just saying. So, got that text box. Sorry, that's killing me. Anyways, on the left we got ArrTeaSea, your Arizona Cardinals representative. I'm dying here. And on the right side we got TheHakku, your Jacksonville Jaguars representative. We're going to race best 2 out of 3 through the womb 2. By the way, I'm not even looking at the screen right now. I'm laughing so damn hard at that. We're going to race the best 2 out of 3 through the womb 2. We're both going to use Isaac. They've got the same save file. It is a Platinum God save file. So again, everything is unlocked on it. There are no items missing. Everything's there. Thank you, Christina. You were killing me with that. In a good way, but nonetheless, you were killing me with that. Anyways, like I was saying, so we'll do a best 2 out of 3. You see where there's zeros at the bottom of the screen. When somebody beats Mom's Heart, we'll add a point to that total. Much better. Much better. Mila always wins. Much better. So, that works. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, there's 7 items nobody's allowed to pick up on the way down. Those are listed in chat right now, but that would be your Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac for the infinite bombs on all 3. Dead Sea Scrolls, because it can give you use of the Holy Bible, which would one-hit kill Mom's Heart and Mom's Foot, and the Shovel, the last one, which would give you a way down to the next floor every 6 rooms. The item second to last, the Toothpicks, you can take, or you can leave them, or re-roll them if you want to. We put them on there just for that option. They're really kind of crappy, they don't do much for you, but it's the racer's choice. Again, they know all these rules. Basically, all glitches for the most part are banned. If we see anything that's not, I'll explain why as we get to it. But again, I know these two are not on a call that I'll be doing their countdown, so if you can both hear me and you're both ready, if you want to fire some shots around the room, that'll let me know, and we'll get going from there. Good to see everybody again. What's up, y'all? Again, let me get you the links into the BOILeR homepage. And here's the click to tweet button, and one more time, the link into both of their channels. And it looks like Hakku heard me, and he's good to go, so whenever ArrTeaSea hears me, she'll fire some shots, and then, oops, I can't spell. Trump spelled good. Let's try that again. There we go. Much better. Oh, excuse me. Nope. Christina, can you hear me? I'm assuming that she can. Either that or I just flat out didn't. Uh-oh. Video stuttering. No. Oh, yeah, okay, cool, she can hear me. So, being that they're both ready to go, we'll make this a little bit easier on ArrTeaSea's computer, and we'll give it so that she can turn my my screen off here in a second here. So, let's do this countdown. Again, I'll count from 3 all the way down. Whenever you guys hear it, good luck to you both. And again, let's do this thing from 3, 2, 1. And whenever you hear that, again, take off. Good luck to both of you. And again, we'll do a best 2 out of 3 through the womb, too. So, whoever kills off Mom's Heart first is going to get that win, and we'll reset both of them. And again, this will be a little bit of a delay between the two, because obviously I'm doing the countdown. So there you see Hakku taking off. Ooh, good start too, Sacrificial Dagger. Ooh, except he's not gonna take it. Wow. Speaking of Hakku, with those items that he doesn't want to roll at the start, interesting. On the other hand, on the left side, we got ArrTeaSea picking up the game kit, so she's gonna be able to turn into Pac-Man and actually have a chance to heal herself if she eats enemies to kill them. Yeah, 5, 2, 1, 7? Wait a minute, hold on, I'm gonna go. Alright, he will run with Kamikaze though, it looks like, so this is one of the glitches we were talking about. You'll notice right there, Hakku took no damage, even though Kamikaze is supposed to hurt you every time you use it. You're basically a walking bomb. Now, if you're hugging a wall correctly, it's not actually going to hurt you. By the way, already finding full health pills also is Hakku. And getting a lot of money in that Seeker Room, 22 cents. Holy Moses. So there you see him making his way on through, but you can actually open up your way on into Seeker Rooms, Super Seeker Rooms, and things of that nature if you're like just barely on the edge of that. Alright, so Super Bandage as ArrTeaSea finishes off her first boss fight. A little bit of health up on her side. You know, she got 1 red heart and a couple of soul hearts out of that. So first onto the basement 2 here, though Hakku not far behind. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Okay, he's actually going to use his bomb. I was going to say, are we literally going to use Kamikaze to take out Pin? But nope, he wasn't going to risk it. So he's going to take his Super Bandage, so we got pretty even rolls going again here. I love how this has been working out this week. We get a lot of the same items on both of our racers. This is getting really crazy. What's up, Tick? How you doing today? Ooh, really crappy item right there. So we got the Yum Heart for Hakku. By the way, he also picked up the treasure map, if I didn't mention that, which is going to give him a way to be able to see absolutely everything on his mini-map. Also, Hakku, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but remember the mosque rule? If one of our racers wants to go help me out with explaining that one to Hakku real quick, too. No, there's no list anywhere, Monkey. No list for that. Ooh, chemical peel, so we got some damage up on ArrTeaSea side. I think it was week number 3, basically. We deemed it outlawed on Kamikaze to be able to bomb through doors without taking damage, because Mosk was doing that, and Ed found, like, if you stand on one specific spot, you take no damage opening up doors, too, which is why we banned the 3 fetus items. So if you notice, Hakku got into his secret room by doing that. Alright, so a little more health up for ArrTeaSea into a Devil Deal. Very nice, getting the pact out of it. So fire rate increase and damage up for her as well. Getting 2 soul hearts to replace the red hearts that she spent. So it seems like it's not exactly health down in the process, but it kind of is. For those that don't know, blue hearts, think about them kind of like armor in Minecraft. Basically, like, those, once they're gone, they're gone. Red hearts are empty containers, kind of like Zelda, if you will. You can refill those with extra red hearts or half red hearts. So it's a little bit, I guess, safer, you could say, to keep red hearts over blue hearts. But again, you can build up an infinite amount of blue hearts, only 12 total red hearts active for you at any one time. Wow, I can't believe that actually wasn't the boss fight as well. I know exactly where it's at now for obvious reasons. There's only basically one other way Hakku can go. But either way, I'm really surprised that wasn't also the boss fight attached to this. That seems like exactly where it would have been. But Hakku finding his item room if nothing else here. ArrTeaSea fighting her boss fight on the exact same floor. She's got Chad at the moment. So she'll wind up with little Chad that every couple of rooms is going to wind up spawning a half a red heart for her to heal with. Ooh, that cornering. What is Chad doing? I've never seen him make a turn like that. That was pretty evil. Anyways, a little bit of damage. Use an upper game kit there. Finishes off Chad, and little Chad will follow around ArrTeaSea as she moves on down to Caves 2. And getting 5 free bombs if nothing else. Again, always pick up the remote detonator. You get 5 free bombs out of it. Even if you put it right back down, that's 5 bombs you didn't have. And in races, bombs are huge. Indifferent crown. Oh my god, I like that. Come see, come sa. Yeah, it's kind of okay. It's kind of not. Anyways, if those are wondering why we're putting in all the crown emotes there, Hakku picked up Pageant Boy, which gives you a little bit of money increase. And again, a lot of our racers give Diana crap for that being her crown, and some of them even went as far as not picking it up this entire season. A little bit of damage on ArrTeaSea's side. I thought that was going to die before it got there. Ooh, for that matter, I can't believe that actually hit Hakku. And again, there you go. That's basically one of our glitches right there that is completely allowed, is what Haku's doing. So again, it's risky, too. We've only had 2 racers, I believe, which was Jim Drizzle twice, and... oh, I can't remember. I think it was ArrTeaSea, actually, that made it through one of her runs with it. I'm not positive, but I think it was her. Oh, man, I'm going to have to go back and look for that now, or one of our racers might remember, should it have been them. Either way, though, here's the easy way to take out the holo, kids. Just like that. This is why Kamikaze is kind of useful, but scary at the same time, because this will still get you killed more often than not. So again, we've only had the 2 racers get through an entire run this year holding on to it. What's up, Dan? How you doing? Yep, Cobalt's still undefeated, so is Slackaholic, so they're both 9-0 at the moment. And for those that didn't hear, by the way, we got the Week 7 race between Cobalt Streak and Jim Drizzle rescheduled for this upcoming Thursday. So we're going to start the week basically a day early. It's basically on Friday, but whatever, who cares? It doesn't matter. We're just rescheduling a race. So we're going to have a special Thursday edition of BOILeR. So we'll put that up on the website too. Anyways, we got Ghost Baby for Hakku, so that'll be a follower with base damage tiers. And again, those, as you notice, do shoot through rocks. They are spectral tiers. Got Headless Horseman just about dead on ArrTeaSea's side. Dilemma. Do you take the flying? I would, personally, but ooh. Yep, alright, Guppy's Paw and a Devil Deal, so this will flat out answer my question, I guess. Ooh, maybe not. Use up the hearts first? Yep. So Guppy's Paw will get left behind. That turns every red heart container, empty or not, doesn't matter. Each time they use it, one heart container turns into 3 blue soul hearts for you. So ArrTeaSea now has no red hearts. She can still pick up more health up in the form of red hearts, but at the moment has none. Excuse me. But she took flying with her, so she has flying and a charge ability, which actually I'm kind of shocked she didn't use right there. I figured she was going to. So I was just about to say, and there it is. But she'll charge in a straight line as she's invincible, doing damage to anything. For those wondering, the pony glitch is banned, where if you don't do anything after you press the spacebar, you're technically invincible until you tell it a way to charge. That's banned in the league, because that doesn't really risk anything on your side. Oh yeah, sorry, I saw somebody asking, I completely forgot to answer. What is it that Hakku's doing with Kamikaze to make him invincible? It's, ooh, how did that, oh, he hit space, oh. Oh, he killed himself there, guys. Hence, again, why that is a really scary item to hold on to in Kamikaze. He actually killed himself with that. So, ouch, Hakku down and back to the start. He got a little too far away. If you're hugging the wall like he was doing, which I thought he was going to draw Greed over to him, but if you're hugging the wall and, like, literally hug it like you're pressing to it. Oh, God, are you kidding? Notice the split name, and now notice the boss on the left. Oh, my God. ArrTeaSea, seriously, could you draw this boss fight any more times than you have this season? Seriously, Mask, leave her alone. You've got to be... Yeah, she picked up Polyphemus, but leave her alone. Like, oh my God. That thing is just brutally evil and shows up in every one of her races, I swear. Especially when she gets slower tears. What happened to that tear pattern? Did you guys see that tear, like, bank shot off of the front of the mask, or was that just me? Maybe I'm crazy, but I think she banked a tear off the front of the mask somehow. Leave her alone, man. Come on. Alright, so we got the Scapular to start off Hakku's new run. If he gets down to half a red heart, that'll spawn 1 full blue soul heart for him once per room. The mask got a crush on her. Aw, it's so cute. How did that not hit? Oh, she got screwed over on that one. Alright, Pink Widow. This one will jump a lot faster than any of the other versions, although at this point it's done nothing but spawn flies against Hakku. Alright, that's kind of evil too. And again, this is not a glitch in any way, shape, or form. The mask has no health bar. You just have to kind of know when it's going to die. Which is not really fun, by the way. I hate this fight so much. Like, the trollingest fight in this entire game right here. It's like, oh wait, ArrTeaSea's racing? Excuse me, I need to go to the Depths 1. I'll be waiting. Of course, I just got a kill switch engage stuck in my head, or a song stuck in my head by saying I'll be waiting. How sad is that? I relate everything to music. Oh, quit turning on a dime like this. This is the problem with having Polyphemus, is that your tear rate kind of goes down the crapper. So ArrTeaSea having to be real careful. Here's the easy way to do it. Nice. If the mask will stay in line and walk right into your bombs, you get a lot of damage done right there. Whoa, get out of there. There we go. Alright, so Hakku playing some catch-up. Already got through, there we go. Already got through one entire floor in the amount of time it took ArrTeaSea to get through there. But man, that fight is such a troll. A little bit more health up on her side, so she's got the 1 red health again, like I was saying. Yeah, good band, don't misunderstand me. Kill switch is awesome. It's just I randomly pull like 1 line out of a song from there. But very nicely done. ArrTeaSea on down to her depths 2 is now just looking for her last item room and Mom's Foot fight. We got Fishhead sitting out on HakKu's side. That, if he picks it up, if he were to get hit, gives him a chance that will spawn a friend till the end fly to attack for him. And actually, I don't think he wants it at all. Nope, he is going to take it. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he's going to wind up taking it, but lo and behold, he does. On to his second boss, so, ooh, he has no bombs for Pin, though. This would normally be a one-hit boss fight, but with no bombs, it's going to take a little bit longer. Oh, the RNG last night was just filthy nice. I don't know what was, like, RNG's just got laid or something, and he was, like, passing along the savings to everybody. I don't know what the deal was, but he was a happy man last night, so everybody benefited for it. Like, the items last night in the runs. I've not seen combinations like that in the races before. It was nuts. Alright, into a store. HakKu's got himself a chance for double trinkets, but instead he's going to buy another key to replace the one he just spent so that he can actually get into his item room later. Ooh, that dodge by ArrTeaSea. Nicely done there. And again, she's just moving on along. It's a question of if she comes across her boss fight or her item room first. We'll find out. She may be willing to skip that last item room, though. I'm not sure. Absolutely will. And there you go. Thank you, awesome. Oops, speaking of that boss fight, there's our answer. So ArrTeaSea going right on into her Mom's Foot fight. Again, notice that all 4 of these boss doors actually open up eyeballs, which are enemies. That means after this fight, you're stuck in this room. Unless you get a way to teleport out, you're stuck in here. So if you want your item room off at Depths 2, make sure to get that before you fight Mom's Foot, because you can't get back out unless, let's say, you got the random teleporting remote, or a Fool card, or the, you know, store teleport card or an item room teleport, for example. At that point, though, why would you not have gone in there in the first place? But you get the idea. Why would HakKu not take the Cat o' Nine Tails? Really good question, actually. It's shot speed increase, and some people really don't like shot speed increase, myself included on that. It throws off your pattern. Like, let's say that in this room, you're trying to angle a shot against Greed, which you're probably not really angling it so much. But notice that HakKu is dodging side to side and still shooting. It throws off my perception of where my shot's gonna go enough that I don't like having shot speed up. If I can not get it, I'll pass on it. So I'm kind of the same way. I don't like shot speed. It comes in handy against about 2 enemies total. And honestly, I just don't find that worth it. Alright, so I was getting torn to shreds already here. Ooh, back up a little bit. There we go. I was gonna say, if he backed that up correctly, Little Chub would actually go through that boss fight in one shot right there, and lo and behold, it did. So very nicely done by HakKu. And again, now ArrTeaSea down in the womb, in this case Utero, so that's the expansion version of the floor. But she is just looking for a boss fight here. That is all that she needs. There are no item rooms, no stores down here. So she may actually come across an arcade, maybe a library, but again, all she really is looking for is that boss fight. No, if you've already killed the foot, unless there's an enemy still alive in there, the room stays empty if you teleport. Alright, Kane's eye to replace the fish head there for HakKu. What that's going to do is, as he goes down to the next floor, a 25% chance that he gets the compass effect revealed for him. Ooh. How about Cancer on ArrTeaSea's side? Let's double up that fire rate. So her tier rate now doubles, actually, and that would overcap you as well. So that is huge with those tiers. That's going to be a huge, huge help to be able to put more tiers out on the map for ArrTeaSea. Oh god, Sacred Heart and Dr. Fetus. Oh my. 2 of my favorite items, let alone combine them in one run. Ooh, speaking of favorite items, how about that habit there on HakKu's side? As he gets hit once per room, well, it doesn't matter, you can do it an infinite amount of times per room, but as you get hit one time, you get half a charge on your D6 in this case. Any space use item gets half a full charge on it. So now think about this, combine the habit and the Book of Revelations. You're invincible. Until the womb. But you're basically invincible, because if you get hit twice, you lose a heart of damage, you refill it instantaneously. So the habit is a beautiful, beautiful item for synergy. Ooh, that dodge. Nicely done by ArrTeaSea once again. Yep, it knocks enemies around, so it's kind of, I mean, it's cool, don't misunderstand me, but if you're not used to it and you're not expecting the results of the enemies moving and such, you can put yourself in a pretty bad position. Alright, Chariot card on Hakku's side, we give him a one-time use of the unicorn horn, so somewhere Mosk had a little grin. I wouldn't call it a full-on smile, but hey, it's one-time use. He's grinning. Moscow likes his unicorn horn, by the way. He loves that thing. And again, Hakku's found himself his boss fight. Wow, I can't believe Chubb didn't actually kill that butt licker. Alright, so lots of hearts hanging around on ArrTeaSea's map. Speaking of that, I don't believe she meant to grab that full one right there. She was trying to keep herself at... Well, actually, it doesn't matter. She doesn't have the Polaroid anymore, so it don't matter. So she got herself her full heal. Yet another dead end, though. Man. Oh, yeah, ArrTeaSea's down to 2 hearts. That's 2 hits here in the womb. Everything hits you for a full heart of damage, so... Believe me, it's a sketchy area, especially with the Utero, the expansion version. You get a lot tougher enemies. So it's nothing to scoff at. The womb is not a nice place. The first couple times I went down here, it was just like utterly stupid moment took over me. And it was like, you know, going after the depths and then coming down to this were 2 completely different things. And it's not like the enemies changed that much, but somehow I wasn't expecting it. And it floored me. No pun intended, but it literally like floored me. So Hakku will get himself a little bit of health up here. His 5th red heart container. That half a white heart turned into a full red heart container as he took it to the next floor, by the way. That's an eternal heart for you. Notice also the Kane's Eye enacted, and you can see the entire, well, not the entire minimap, but you can tell exactly where it is that Hakku wants to get to on here. Also, at Loki 2 down to half a heart on ArrTeaSea's side, so no more hits available for her. And again, she wishes she had just a little bit more range, I bet, for this fight. Ooh, that was close. She's gonna worry about getting one of these taken out first, I'm sure. And the other one won't seem anywhere near as much of a problem. But when you have 2 Lokis out on the screen and they're spawning stuff, yeah, that becomes an issue. So now the question is, which half was she fighting? Alright, nicely dodged. Come on, one of these 2 needs to die. There we go. I was gonna say, like, it can't have more than 1 hit left on it. There we go, nicely done. ArrTeaSea gonna get a full heal out of that too. Breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief right there. So she's at 2.5 right now. Where's that closest half a heart? About 4 or 5 rooms away. She's actually gonna leave that, move on down to the womb too. And again, Hakku already in his depths 1 at his item room. Ooh, and getting a nice one too. The Sad Onion will move his fire rate pretty much into Uzi range. But on that note, hello world card, hello 1 room to get to your boss fight in the womb 2 for ArrTeaSea. What is this? What is this map? I don't even. 1 room. You've got to be kidding me. How did that map do that with the things? I'm confused. So ArrTeaSea's gonna check her secret room real fast. That's greed. How about no thanks? Does she want to clear the 1 extra room to get to that arcade? And I believe she does, because yep, she's going to head back up here. That was my first thought. I saw her thinking about it from what I could tell. But with double envy, that may be a little too excessive. Yeah, that's not a room you want to have to deal with. So ArrTeaSea going to say no thanks, move on into her mom's hard fight, and look for a 1-0 lead here, so good luck. Again, ooh, nice bomb as she walked in the door. I didn't know that would actually hit mom's heart right there, but new method on my side now. I think I know what I will do. Anyways, ArrTeaSea down to just the 2 bombs. She's going to hang on to those for a minute or 2 and make sure that she gets the knights cleared out when she needs them. Excuse me. Hey, Mr. Cool, why are you not being cool? I don't know. Like, I just now noticed that in chat. Like, yeah, why was Mr. Cool, the double version of him, might I add, being such a douche? Ah, that calming music for a mom's heart fight. This seems so unfitting right now. But whatever, already good 15% of the way through mom's foot, or through mom's heart, I should say. Ooh, ArrTeaSea used her bomb possibly 1 too early. I think this is the knights. Oh, no, it's not. I was off by 1 again. So I would have used my last bomb 1 round too early right there too, because here come the knights. Yep. This is the one I would have used my bombs on, if I knew exactly when they were coming, but it looks like ArrTeaSea's got thrown for a little bit of a loop there, because I thought I was off by 1 on my pattern, and I watched this 16 times a week, so, well, 48 technically. Yeah, Mr. Uncool. Alright, so we got Champion War being a total not bro once again. You notice he spawns 2 troll bombs when he leaves the screen like that. Speaking of troll bombs, he also leaves 2 behind him when he does his charge, so you have to be real careful of this version. But again, HakKu gonna look to finish this off, move down to his depths too, and be only 2 floors behind ArrTeaSea, who is working to about the 50% mark here on Mom's Heart. Just a little bit shy of it, though. Should be about there. There we go. So there's about your 50% marker. And Knights! Alright, looks like HakKu's got just enough speed to stay away from War, so this should turn out okay for him. I haven't seen War actually gaining ground yet. But again, there's another way to take care of everything. If something's chasing you and you throw a bomb in front of him, it tends to stop him in place. You just have to put that pretty dead on in front of him, though. Because if it's off to the side a little bit, they'll just kick and be like, hey, soccer time, woohoo! It doesn't work as well as you'd like to think it does, believe me. Because I've tried that and been like, well, why did that not work? Like, it works for Cobalt, and then I realized, oh god, I wasn't lined up anywhere near correctly. Ugh. But see, like, our racers make stuff like that look so easy, and then you try to do it yourself, and you're like, why am I so inept? Like, what, how on earth is this the case? We got some good quality racers this year. Oh god, the Knights again, and there's a Devil Knight. I don't like those. The Champion version, you'll notice, runs a lot faster here, the one with Isaac's head on ArrTeaSea's side. Ooh, that Forgive Me Now. I may actually have considered that just for craps to see what other new item I could get, because HakKu only cleared out 3 rooms here on Depths 2, but that would have reset his entire floor and gotten rid of the pill itself, so the entire floor, including that D6, would have been gone. But again, D6 pretty useless here in the races. There's only 7 items you can use it against at all. So I may have considered that. That was a pretty short beginning to that floor, and at least he would have gotten another chance at some sort of item that would have helped him. But again, he is also behind. He knows that too. So he's still playing catch-up at this point. But again, ArrTeaSea down to the last little bit of it lives, where it'll stay out the rest of the fight. And chunking away that damage. Those Polyphemus tears. Yeah, that Polyphemus. Let me try that again. Those Polyphemus tears doing the job, and there you see ArrTeaSea's got herself a 1-0 lead, so very nice job on the left-hand side. Your Arizona Cardinals leading 1-0. So very nicely done, ArrTeaSea. Let's all give her a round of applause, and wow, man, that clutch Loki 2 fight. I just, whew, there were a few buttholes clenched. There were quite a few buttholes clenched. I got it. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's great. I'm sorry, but those gifts this year are great. HakKu finds some great ones. Anyway, seriously, great job, Christina, on that one. ArrTeaSea, again, is who I call Christina. HakKu, I also call Christina. It's going to be his new nickname. Go with it. On that note, though, let me get you a link into both of their channels really quick. Very nicely done again. Great job. 1-0 lead for ArrTeaSea. Chat may not actually pop that through, so we'll see. Either way, though, we'll be back in about 2 minutes. We're going to get them both reset and get them started off in round number 2 momentarily. So give me about 2 minutes worth of ads. Thank you guys and gals for everything once again. We'll be right back with you. And hopefully we'll get that link in chat if it actually works. Chat's eating messages, guys, so all apologies all around. If it doesn't show up, hit up ArrTeaSea and the Hakku's channels. Just like you see them spelled. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Alright, we're back and we should be clear. Perfect timing on the music ending, too, for that matter. But let me flip this back on over, and you can see both of our racers have got themselves reset already, so we're just about ready to go with round number 2 here. Oh, I'll explain that one next week, by the way, guys. If you're wondering what I just typed out, next week. Just wait, just wait. It's another Diana quote, though. We've named another week, but I'm not going to roll with that much. Either way, though. Back to what we were talking about. We got ArrTeaSea on the left-hand side, leading 1-0 right now over TheHakku on the right. And again, we're going to do another race down through the womb, too. Whoever gets that win will get that point at the bottom of the screen. Hakku going to look to tie it up 1 apiece and force a pivotal game 3. ArrTeaSea going to look to win this one outright 2-0 right now. So again, if both of you two are ready for this race, there you go. Hakku's already firing some shots, but if you both want to fire some shots for me, that would let me know that you two can hear me and are ready to go. And then we'll kind of go from there. It makes your whole week. Oh, so many puns. All right, they're both firing, so wow, that's actually like dead on timing this time. This is sweet. All right, so let me do a countdown real quick, and then we'll get race number 2 underway. So again, best of luck to you both, and let's do this countdown from 3, 2, 1. And good luck to you both. Whenever you hear that, feel free to take off. And again, whoever beats Mom's heart first will get that point at the bottom of the screen. So like I said, ArrTeaSea will look to win it 2-0. Hakku gonna look to tie it up at 1 apiece. And there you go, we're off and running. There will be that slight delay, like you see. And Hakku rerolled that just for fun. He wasn't going to take it anyways. ArrTeaSea, however, a very nice start, gets Max's head. So knockback on her tiers and plus damage on him in the first place. So very nice. Ooh, Hakku actually not going to take piercing shots. I've seen a lot of our racers reset that. I don't know. I guess I really can't blame him. If you're used to your tiers either knocking something back, like those enemies right there, that's where piercing shots could really hurt you, is having that and not expecting them right there. So I can understand it, but at the same point, I love piercing shots, so I don't know, I'd have a hard time passing on those. Yeah, I'll have to ask him later why it was, but there's reasonings for everybody that'll pass on certain items. Personally, there's quite a few I don't like that, you know, people would be like, wait a minute, why did you pass that? And here you go, it's turning around already. So Hakku with a small rock will give him plus damage, plus fire rate, and he'll walk a little bit slower. Doctor's Remote, one-time use of Epic Fetus, he's going to leave that behind. Again, that will be recharged once every, forget, I think it's 6 rooms, it might be 3. But either way, it's not as good as the actual Epic Fetus item, therefore we allow it in this case. Oh, knockback's got its advantages, no question. Like, it really does. If you're expecting to have knockback and you get those splitting spiders and all of a sudden it just like, bloop, you get one right on your feet, you're kind of screwed. Now, mind you, you'll kill it pretty quickly, but... I'm explaining the items as they're getting them. Alright, so Duke of Flies just getting smushed here by those plus damage tiers on ArrTeaSea's side. She'll be catching up to basement 2 just in a second here. And she had a really, really big basement 1. And a little bit of speed increase with the wooden spoon on ArrTeaSea's. And she, like I said, on down to her basement 2. So both in a cellar 2, the expansion version. I wouldn't worry too greatly about them, but at the same point, Hakku is down to just the 1 heart here. So if you do get one of these bad rooms like ArrTeaSea's got with these jumping spiders and you just happen to slightly miss time and you're going to kill something, or this where you get surrounded and you're taking damage, like that, now Hakku's down to half a heart. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes in the cellar you get some real nasty rooms like that where you either have to kill an enemy immediately or you're hosed. Ooh, how about homing shots for a room every 2 rooms? It's not a D6. I guess it's better than nothing. Oh, he's at least going to pick it up to not see it again. But Telepathy for Dummies, like I said, would give you homing shots for the room they use it in. Ooh, ArrTeaSea didn't see that blood, I don't think. Either way, getting her health up and a little bit of a heal. And she will go find that item room, maybe not. Nope, she's going to skip her second item room, wow. So moving on down to the Caves 1, a Curse of Darkness for ArrTeaSea is going to give her no mini-map, but again, immediately seeing this item room. And getting cornered by these greed heads, oh god. There we go. Love how that one didn't ban for God knows whatever reason, but okay. Anyways, we got Blood Rights on RTC side. We saw that used last night quite effectively. That is a really good item, but it does hurt you for a full heart of damage every time you use it to injure everything in the room. And again, puts out a pretty good clip of damage to him. So it is very, very handy. RTC is going to hang on to it, probably specifically for rooms like this, whenever she does actually have more health to worry about spending. How many Sacred Arts have we seen this year? We actually saw, was it 2 last night? I forget, I think 2 might have shown up last night. I'm pretty sure. But we've had, I want to say, almost 10 this year. We've been getting up there. Alright, how about that Wrath mini-boss fight? That'll take a second or 2 on RTC side, but she'll try to get a free bomb down here to the Sidem Rock and get into that. That's not even how it bases it. It's basically if the first thing you do is walk into my channel and link something, it assumes you're a spam bot and bans you. Kinda like that. The bot's just slow. Its chat has lag issues at the moment because, again, there's huge tournaments going on, so chat's got lag issues, and it's to be expected, honestly. But again, because of that, the bot isn't going to react to, like, everything, so, yeah. We're getting there, 663. So close. So close. Does anybody have Number of the Beast queued up for when that happens? What? Trying not to get sued right now by Iron Maiden. Alright, there's Haku's item room. I knew that was going to show up sooner or later on this path, because, again, there's nowhere else he could have gone. This floor, man, these floor layouts tonight are so bizarre. Control, same difference. We knew what he meant. Anyways, we got Guardian Angel for Haku, so now a double speed orbital floating around blocking shots for him. Thankfully, that heal showed up on RTC side. I was starting to get a little bit worried about that health, but she'll be into her boss fight here on Caves 1, fighting Pestilence. There's that Hangman card to allow her to fly, so now she doesn't have to worry about that poison on the ground. She can get right in close to Pestilence. Until he does that. Wow. But she'll wind up with a orbital herself, only floating at normal speed. Again, that'll be 1 cube of meat. You can get 4 of them to build up to Meat Boy throughout the span of the run, but it's all about fighting horsemen to do so. And again, Haku in the exact same room right now, fighting Peep himself, and they're pretty much equal on damage. Yeah, them troll spiders. They're good like that. That's the one problem with spiders in this game, is they are legitimate trolls. I swear. Ooh, that dodge by Haku. Very nicely done. Anyways, there's that cube of meat we were talking about for RTC, so her first orbital. And she'll be on down to the caves too with an immediate item room and yet another Curse of Darkness. Ugh. Speaking of items that'll get left behind though, the Holy Water would have followed around RTC, and if she got hit, would have spilled on the ground a puddle of holy water that if any enemy walked through would have taken damage. Again, not the greatest of items though, because if she were to get another follower, that would actually turn it into Brother Bobby until she got hit. Yeah, the problem with spiders is that they hate you. God, if it weren't just true. See, and here's another group of splitting spiders here for Haku. I think he's seen enough of these. On that note, what hasn't been seen enough of the Curved Horn, a trinket for RTC that's going to give her plus damage. So, one of the best trinkets in my opinion. I love that. So, nice, huge red tears damaging out on RTC side. Because, you know, she needed more damage up after the start that she had. But she'll immediately get her boss fight as well here, move on along to give herself a bit of an advantage. And yeah, I haven't dropped any frames yet that I've seen. What's up, Breezy? How you doing, man? Wow, I can't believe that didn't chain reaction the entirety of that. Unbelievable bad luck on RTC side. She got the one hollow completely dead. But again, turned it into 4 full-on bombs, so she's going to try to start a chain reaction now. That was a well-placed bomb, though. She at least got the one hollow out of the way. And of course, now she's just trying to find a way to dodge where she can get out of the way of all these. There we go. I was waiting for the blood rights usage as soon as she got everything lined up, but that's the chain reaction I was expecting. So a little bit of what should say, it does say fire rate up, but again, it's not. That is mismarked on the Magic 8 Ball. That is actually shot speed increase. So your shots travel faster on screen. Technically, it's a tears up, but it's minimal on that. Like, it's only because you get the faster movement speed on your tears. But there's that Chariot card that ArrTeaSea also picked up for the one-time Unicorn horn usage. And, oh wow, oh my god. Wow, that error room. TheHakku. Are you in love with that error room or what? Mom's knife and the teleporting remote in an I am error room on random telepills in the depths 1 for ArrTeaSea. Are you effing kidding me? So the decision becomes, do you take the teleporting remote for more fun like this or keep blood rights? And I think she's gonna teleport. Oh god. Where's TheHakku when you need him? She's gonna take that and teleport around, but Mom's knife and a free floor pickup completely there for ArrTeaSea. Clears that entire floor in one fell swoop, and she is happy with that knife. I guarantee. What's happening? Oh, I was waiting for that. Thank you, Casper. Where's she gonna try? Let's go down here to the south. That might actually work out beautifully. This may be the way over to the boss fight for ArrTeaSea off the bat. But we got the box of items for Hakku. Wow, how about this? How about going into a Super Seeker room in your teleport? Wait, what? That doesn't connect there? What? Okay, so this is a really strange floor. ArrTeaSea got way across the floor with that teleport. Oh my goodness, I thought those would connect right here, but wow. Anyways, Eternal Heart on her side. That half a white heart, if she were to keep it till the next floor, would become a full red heart container for her. So let's get a double Judgy Please, if you would, for Hakku as he's spending hearts. Again, notice that he gets hit the first time and then doesn't take damage on the second one. Those are invincibility frames that he's working on. Again, he got kind of screwed by picking up that one pill there. Wow, he got absolutely nothing out of the two of these. Unbelievable. There we go, we got something now. Guppy's Paw will actually give him all this health back and more. All those empty red heart containers can turn into 3 blue hearts apiece. So now we get even more chance for that double Judgy Please. Ooh, the tick, interesting. He might as well at this point, I guess, honestly. Either way, ArrTeaSea ripping through Mom's foot right there, getting a little bit of fire rate increase with the squeezy, along with two soul hearts, and she'll be moving on down to the womb. And again, gonna random teleport around here. Did that help her? It might have. Nope, put her in a huge dead end, so she's gonna have to backtrack here. Oh, the knife is a beautiful, beautiful item. Like, when our racers get that, pretty much every single one of them is just like, oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that greedy sod. What's up, Shu? How you doing, man? Oh, bad corner for Hakku to get stuck in. Yeah, he was trying to get himself out of there and back into the middle, but not much he could do. Ooh, ArrTeaSea teleporting into yet another of the same rooms. Those random teleports sometimes don't help you out so much. Again, though, I'm still waiting to see TheHakku's reaction when he sees that I am error room. Because that was, like, the perfect error room for TheHakku. Doing really good. Council Williams, how you doing? Hopefully I got that right. Yeah, Easy Williams. Okay, cool. Had to make sure. Absolutely, you can Google. Let me get my mouse clicked in there. There you go. Alright, ArrTeaSea over to the other side of the map yet again. That teleporter not taking her where she wants. Again, only looking for a boss fight down here. There may actually be a library or an arcade, but chances are pretty much just the boss fight is all she's really looking to come across here. Again, Hakku down to just the 2 red, or blue hearts, I should say. Dyslexic with colors now. But again, down to just the 2 hearts remaining on his side, and again, cannot pick up red hearts at the moment as he has no containers. He's used them all with Guppy's Paw. What's up, Lewis? How you doing? And thank you very much. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We got plenty of knowledgeable people in the chat, let alone if I do happen to see it and I got time, I'll be more than happy to answer questions for you, too. But yeah, we're relatively cool like that. Oh, no, those masks. Hakku was trying to dodge to get back out and got screwed over. Oh. That mask finisher right there. Jeez. Alright, so Guardian Angel, we saw it a couple times already today. So double speed orbital to start off Haku's new run. Not a bad defensive beginning there. So lots more chances to block shots, and as you saw, he actually did damage with it too by walking into that. Again, ArrTeaSea just about done with the Headless Horseman. Now the question, ooh, and a Devil Deal. Might as well. Oh, I'd be taking Guppy's Spa right here. Yep. I'd be doing the same thing. So just like we saw Hakku do, all of her heart containers each become 3 blue hearts, and she'll put that right back, move on down along. So lots of health up for ArrTeaSea. Do you take the flying right now, or do you take the teleporting? Wow, that's a tough call. Yep, she's going to take the teleporting. Takku would be happy. He'd be very happy. What's up, Iron Man? How you doing? So again, moving on down to the Womb 2, looking to find her mom's heart fight, and a possible 2-0 win here is ArrTeaSea. I do the same thing. I would take the teleporting right now. I would have done the same thing that she did, because it's got a much better chance of getting you somewhere you need to go. The flying, yeah, it helps, but, oh, and see, just like that, look at how much teleporting paid off. 1 room to clear after the one she teleported into, immediately over at Mom's heart fight. So again, looking for a 2-0 win here is ArrTeaSea. That I Am Error room, I think that might have been your clincher there. The teleporting remote and Mom's knife in an I Am Error room. Yep, Takku teleported for the win. What's happening? Oh my god, another I Am Error room side by side tonight. Okay. Alright, teleporting tonight, guys. You might want to do it. So the second I Am Error room tonight, as Hakku gets himself one, moves on down to the Caves one himself. But again, ArrTeaSea, a little bit too far along in this one. Plenty of health left, and she's pretty well got this in the bag here. Just a little more damage to do to Mom's heart. There you see her making sure that she avoids everything that she has to. She's plenty fine. She can just walk right in the center, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A 2-0 sweep here for Miss ArrTeaSea. Very nicely done. And again, let me get you the link into both of their channels. Tell them both great races, and tell them both stop teleporting. No, I'm kidding. But here's the link into both of their channels. At those I Am Error rooms tonight. Oh boy. We're